Hello everyone, welcome in guys, welcome in. Aquarius, congrats on that first dude, congrats. But hello. We are here today. It's a Saturday. We are finally getting around to our fast food tier list. Well, hello, welcome in. I woke up about 15 minutes ago, so I'm a little bit sleepy still. But we will be waking up as we go along. But hello guys, hello. Hope everyone is having a good weekend. We're here, we're chilling, we're vibing. And I did a quick peek through the list prior to choosing this specific one. I realized either one, I don't travel enough, or two, these places just only exist in like one town in the US, and that's it. And they're somehow on this list. But that's okay. I know there's a bunch that are on here that I know, even though there are a couple that I do not. But yeah, I'm pumped to be able to finally get to this list. We got a decent amount on here. There's a surprisingly large amount. Like a surprisingly large amount. So I'm pumped to be able to get through them. And we can talk about my favorites, the things that I like from them, the things that I don't like from them. But yeah. So we will get going with that. But yeah, Aquarius, how you doing today, dude? How are you? I found I went down to the Packy today. Which for those non-New Englanders, it is the alcohol and liquor store. And they had it's a black raspberry carbonated mead. I've had one sip of it and it's very good. I wanted to get colder first, but I'm pumped to be able to actually try it out. But yeah, so we'll start boogieing. We'll start going. So first off, because it looks like this is in alphabetical order. Alphabetical order. We're gonna start off with good old A&W. In my area, A&W does not exist. I've heard of A&W. I've heard they actually have very good quality food. But around here, A&W is a root beer brand that you buy from the store, and that's it. So I'm gonna say I never had it, because technically, I have never had it. Arby's. So we got Arby's. We got the Meat Mountain. Only A&W have had is root beer. Yeah, I think it's like a Midwest thing. They're like Burger Kings almost. Like they're like full-sized restaurants, like a burger place. But yeah, I've heard good things about them. But again, I don't have it around here, so I can't really do too much. Arby's. I've eaten at Arby's 2 or 3 times. Which probably links back to how much I actually liked it. It was unfortunately a long time ago. But from what I can remember, it was expensive and it was very salty, which is why I did not go back. Because Arby's was like my buddies. That was kind of like our go-to before we would watch MMA stuff. Is we'd get stuff from Arby's, and then like I would just be like, yeah, I'll literally just get my own food before I come over. And whoop, thank you. So I know I had gotten stuff with them like once or twice. I wasn't about it, so I'm gonna give them a D. They're at a solid D. Like, it's one of those, I'll eat it. I'll eat it if I have to, but I don't like it anything else. I don't like it for any other reason. Fries are homie. Yes, Aquarius. Am I about to get schooled on Arby's? They have the meat. I know that they have the meat. They have the Meat Mountain. They got the roast beef, but it's just, I don't know, it just wasn't good. It might have just been, like, the couple times I went there, it didn't land. But it was not good. The meat restaurant in D-Terre, it's not good. The couple, like, I think I had gotten, like, the roast beef sandwiches as well, which is supposed to be, like, their claim to fame, and they weren't good. Like, I did not enjoy them. The schmeat. It is low quality. It was low quality. It might be something I might have to just give them another try one of these days. Maybe give them a redemption arc, but they weren't my vibe. I wasn't about it. Wiener joke. Ah, I see. Oh, the meat restaurant in the I see what you did there. Wiener jokes. Baja Fresh. I've never heard of Baja Fresh before. This isn't even one that I've, like I said, like, I've never even heard of this one. So, throw it in the never had. I wish there was, like, a never even heard of section. Blimpies. I've been to Blimpies once. Literally a single time. Once. And I was, I think, like 12. Yet again, the food was gross. And the entire time it was my dad complaining that we didn't just go to Subway, because he much rather would have had Subway. So, Blimpie, from my memory, I wouldn't even, if it was literally the only place in town that I could eat, I would just go to a gas station and pick up like a $5 bag of chips instead. Like, I would not do that. I would not put myself through Blimpies just from the trauma that I went through. the Blimpies trauma that I went through as a child. Bojangles? Bojangles does not exist around this area. The only time I've ever seen... The fuck is Blimpies? It's like Arby's. It's like a Arby's or a Subway, where it's a sandwich shop. But it didn't land. It really did not land for me. It's Arby's. It's essentially it's just another Subway. Like, it's a hot meat Subway, I think. But it didn't land. It didn't land for me. Is Jerrick's? It does not look like it, no. I've also never heard of that place either. But we got the J's are right around here. So, Bojangles. Bojangles does not exist in this area. Bojangles exists only in my mind as, when I was a youngin', our school took a big trip to Washington, D.C. We did stuff. We went around. It's the nation's capital. So, we did stuff. We went to like an aerospace museum, went to a couple museums. The aerospace museum was really fucking cool. But outside of our window was Bojangles. It was a big sign for Bojangles. And it was a bunch of 8th graders screaming the word Bojangles while we would run into each other at full force and like try to knock each other over. And that was essentially it. That was it. That is my experience with Bojangles. I don't know what they serve. I don't know what they have as food. I've done no research on this place. So Bojangles is going to be the best because no. I don't know what they serve. But that is my entire experience with Bojangles, is just being a little shit and just trying to hurt each other while screaming Bojangles. Boston Market. Boston Market is... Every experience I have had at a Boston Market has been fantastic. The only problem is all the Boston Markets in this area have gone out of business. You hate Boston Market? I love Boston Market. So the thing with Boston Market in my area is Boston Market disappeared. Every single Boston Market in this area has closed. But they switched over to like pre-packaged things that you can get in the supermarket that are Boston Market branded. Their mac and cheese is their mac and cheese is S tier. Their mac and cheese is very good. They have like those like spiced apples and like the apple slices and like the goop, the spiced apples. Those are really good. Their chicken tenders were very good. I was young when I actually last sat down at a Boston Market. So I'm gonna take Boston Market. Boston Market is gonna go C tier. Because I have fond memories of Boston Market, but they went out of business in this area. Like, they all shut down, which means something had to have been wrong with them for them to have shut down. So Boston Market's going C tier. I'm judging these very hard. I'm gonna be very, very harsh on these. Burger King. Burger King is it's an enigma for me. Burger King is, I love Burger King, but at the same time, I never want to eat at Burger King. So my hate sprawls from having grown up in the country where people made food that they sold a better. Oh, that makes sense. That makes a lot of sense. Where it's like we could go to Boston Market, or we could go to, you know, Steve's Diner, which is 3 doors down, and then just get the same food for probably a better price that's just significantly better. So understandable with that. Boston Market, like I said, it's just like I remember when I first got my own place, picking up, you know, a pound of Boston Market mac and cheese at the grocery store and just hounding that shit while, you know, celebrating my new apartment. I don't know why I celebrated it with mac and cheese, and it was like mac and cheese, and like I was drinking like some like flavored vodka as well. It did not end very well. It did not end very well, but that's how I celebrated. It was Boston Market mac and cheese. But Burger King. So Burger King has the potential to be fantastic. Burger King has the potential to be the best. It has the potential to be the king. But their quality is so inconsistent that I don't think I can put them any higher than a C tier. In the specific area that I'm in, there's a couple different Burger Kings. The one that is closest to me, we will refuse to go to. We will just straight up not go there because their food quality and service is so bad. De Kerberbing. Yeah. Which is like, because I remember as a kid, I loved Burger King. Like, if we had the option of Burger King or McDonald's, I would always say Burger King. And like, my dad always hated it because Burger King was like a 15-minute drive one way versus McDonald's, which was like a 5-minute drive. But we would go to Burger King because I was a brat, and my dad also liked Burger King more. So I do think their chicken sandwiches are superior to like a McDonald's. But they are it is a bottom of the barrel fast food. It's good. Like the chicken sandwich, they have what is it? I used to get it had like mozzarella cheese on it and like sauce, like tomatoes, like a tomato sauce and mozzarella sauce. That one was really good. I don't know if that's on their menu anymore. Recently it's been their melts. Reek and I have had those. That was last year when we were going to the one in the town that we're in. And they were good, but they were yet again inconsistent. The first couple we had were delicious. And then like Ricky got one that was like almost still frozen. Which generally when you have like gooey cheese and stuff, you don't want it to be cold. Because it's like it's that fast food cheese that it like congeals together is not good. So because of that, Burger King will go at a C tier. It has the potential to be good, but it's not. Cane's. 2000s Burger King was A tier. Yeah, that's like old Burger King was so good. Like, I mean, I guess like Burger King also has that like nostalgia of going down and like, because like the town that I would play Pokemon Go in had the good Burger King in it. So we'd play Pokemon Go, we'd go to Burger King afterwards, you know, we do the raid days or the community days. And then we'd go to Burger King and, you know, we'd spend $15 and everyone would have enough food. Like, and this was, you know, 2018. Like, this was only a few years back. Me saying a few years back to 6 years ago. It was only a couple of years back. So it was good. Like, they had, was it the Rodeo Burger? Which has a onion ring and barbecue sauce on it. Delicious. Very good. Very good. But because of how inconsistent it is, I can't put it above a C. Cane's chicken, I've never had, and I've never heard anything on. I believe this is only a southern, like a southern brand. But I've never heard anything on it. Carl's Jr. does not exist in this area. Checkers also does not exist in this area. We have chicken place. God, this is the one that closes on Sundays, and I can't remember the name of it right off the top of my head. That's how memorable it is. This is... Why can't I remember your name? Why can't I remember your name, sir? God, someone please help me. It's... Why can't I remember it? Chick-fil-A. Thank you. Thank you. Holy cow. I don't know why my brain just could not get Chick-fil-A. I've been to Chick-fil-A a couple times. There's one quote-unquote near me. Me and my buddies would go there. But the problem is the area that it was in, it was like a... I'm not going to say it was a mall because there's aggressive amounts of gambling nearby it, which, well, it's a casino. But it has like a shopping center in it. So they had a Chick-fil-A, and my buddy's girlfriend loved it. It was always Chick-fil-A, 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 Chick-fil-A. If it wasn't Sunday and we were hanging out, we were getting Chick-fil-A. But we would normally get other things. Like, we would normally not get Chick-fil-A. Like, we'd be like, hey, we'll get you Chick-fil-A, like, on the way back. We're going to go get wings from, like, you know, the cheap wing and beer spot that's in there. So Chick-fil-A, from what I've had, it's okay. I don't know. They have a good chicken sandwich, but it's nothing crazy. That's really all I've had from there as well. It's just their chicken sandwich. It's a good chicken sandwich, but it's nothing to call home about. So I'm gonna put them at C tier just because, like I said, like, they're nothing crazy, they're nothing great, but they're not bad. So they're gonna exist there. Chipotle. Fucking Chipotle. Chipotle. Everyone knows my story about Chipotle. If you've been here for literally any stream where I get involved in on food, you know my opinion about Chipotle. You know how it is with Chipotle. I have been to Chipotle 3 times. I have gotten food poisoning from Chipotle 3 times. And nothing feels worse than walking around New York City because you have food poisoning from Chipotle. And that was my life. That was one of them. So, because of that, Chipotle is F tier. Chipotle is, I will not go to it. It is the literal only place in the town. I will search through the woods for fucking berries. before I eat Chipotle. Because I've given it 3 attempts. Went to it the first time, got food poisoning. Whatever, it's a fluke. Went to it the second time, I was in New York City. Got food poisoning. Okay, it's a fluke, whatever. Went back to the first place again. Got food poisoning. Alright, I'm done with this place. They have opened one up. I actually have a friend that works at the one near us, and I still will not go there because I do not believe in it. I've gotten food poisoning. They have a 100% failure rate for me. I cannot do that shit again. I cannot. I can forgive so many times, but I can't. I can't do it that far. Church's Chicken. Yet again, a southern one. Does not exist around here. Cookout. I've never heard of Cookout. I don't know where is Cookout? Where is Cookout? Like Cookout. The Cookouts in Florida. So it's a southeastern thing. Okay. Yeah, so Cookout is a southeastern place, which is why I've never heard of it. Culliver's. I've heard of Culliver's, but I don't know what they serve. Yet again, I think Culliver's is another southern like Midwestern place. Del Taco. I've heard great things about Del Taco, but I've never been able to go to a Del Taco because it does not exist in my area. This never had list is getting way too big. So Del Taco is unfortunately going to there. Denny's. Denny's. We love Denny's. And by we love Denny's, I mean the closest Denny's is 45 minutes away from me. So Denny's and IHOP. I mean, essentially, we could do Denny's and IHOP as the exact same thing because I consider them both the exact same restaurant, just under a different name. They are the epitome of. It is 1 a.m. I just had copious amounts of alcohol, and I need some shitty diner food to soak it up. And they both do it well, but it is, you know, you go there, you get the pancakes, you get some eggs that are probably going to be cooked wrong. You need to have a good fist fight at 2 a.m. in the rear parking lot. Denny's is there for you. Denny's is there. Denny's supports your late night fist fights. But they don't exist in my area. The nearest ones are like 45 minutes away. I love crappy diner food. I love me some pancakes. Breakfast food is Denny's is B tier. Denny's raised you because Rika used her one vote. Denny's gets bumped up to a B tier. I don't know. I think like Denny's is a meme for me. I've been to Denny's. It's good. IHOP is F tier. Fine. IHOP will go down there. Then again, the one IHOP in my area went out of business a long time ago. But it was another one of those, like, actually, now that I'm thinking about it, it was just like Arby's, where we went there and my dad did nothing but complain about the price and how poor quality the food was. And then we left. We could have gone to like Friendly's. We could have gone to like another place, which is, I'm sad that Friendly's isn't on this list. Because Friendly's would be like A tier. I fucking love Friendly's. But we got Denny's and IHOP spread out because Rika has the knowledge on it. And I'm not putting IHOP any lower because I love breakfast food. I love shitty breakfast food. So now we're on to Domino's. We're on to the good old Demo Spamonis. I don't like how high I'm gonna rank Domino's, but I feel like it was also indoctrinated into me. Because for those of you that know my past work, biased, yes. I worked at a Domino's. So that is where my main problem will lie, is because Domino's, made by my hands the way I want it to be made, is the best fucking pizza you will ever have. My Domino's pizza is fantastic. But that is not something you can order. That is, I cannot call up my local Domino's now and go, hey, make this pizza the way I made it when I worked there 10 years ago. They won't. They just simply won't. But they do just have good, cheap pizza. So Domino's is going to be B tier. Domino's is the first actual B tier. This is Rika's B tier. This is my B tier. Pizza's my favorite food. I love pizza. The pasta, I loved getting the bread bowls. The bread bowls are very good. The wings, when it comes to just, I mean, back when I was doing it, like when it was just cheap wings, it was the best. So Domino's is B tier. Domino's is a solid B tier. DQ. Dairy Queen. Dairy Queen. I am aggressively lactose intolerant. Aggressively lactose intolerant. I guess that should also link back to Domino's. I ate Domino's 5 nights a week for probably about 4 years. I'm lactose intolerant. I have a problem. But Dairy Queen. None of the Dairy Queens near me serve food. They only serve ice cream. So I don't know if I could consider them a fast food restaurant in my area, but their ice cream is very good. I like their soft serve ice cream. I like the, what are those bars? What are the bars that they sell there, Rika? The dilly bars? Or it's just like ice cream wrapped in chocolate. They're like dilly bars. Yeah, they're like the magnums. Like the Magnum Dong chocolate bars, ice cream bars that you can just buy at the store. And I like it. I don't know. They do some weird shit. They do some weird shit that I really appreciate. Like, I think I ended up getting one where it was like, what was it? It was like a slushie that was mixed with vanilla ice cream. And it was really fucking good. And I don't know why, but I really liked it. Dairy Queen, for my experience with only ice cream, will be B tier. I like their ice cream. It's simple, and it's always the local one that we have. There's always some shit going on at it, because we'll always go like they close it like weird at they close it like 5 p.m. or something like that. Like they close at weird ass times. But we'll normally hit them kind of early in the season, so I think they close earlier on those days. But we'll go in and there's always some shit going on. There's always some tea being spilt. There's always people screaming. And then there's that one person at the cash register just like trying to get you your ice cream who's just apologizing the entire time. And if that doesn't scream fast food service, like that is the epitome of fast food service. It brings me back. It brings me back to my Domino's days. But Dairy Queen, B tier for the ice cream. Pollo Loco, I believe that is a Midwest in like California chicken spot. And the only reason I know that is because pollo is chicken in Spanish. It's crazy chicken. That's all I know. I'm assuming they serve chicken. I really hope they serve chicken. If they didn't serve chicken, that would be like a huge wacky thing. Isn't that the baking bread? What the fuck? I think that is the baking bread. Go breaking. Is it? No, that's Los Pollos Hermanos is the Breaking Bad one. That's the chicken brothers. So you got me there for a second. I was like, wait, is that the one from Breaking Bad? Firehouse Subs. Does not exist near me. Firehouse Subs does not exist around here. I'm assuming it is probably just another. Dude, it's just another Subway. It's another Subway. It's another Blimpies. It's another Arby's. They're all the same. It's just you go in. You're supposed to be able to get a quick, cheap sub, and it ends up coming up to $20, and you don't know how. You order a $5 sub, a $2 bag of chips, and then a $2 soda, and it comes to $20. And that is how places like Arby's, Blimpies, Firehouse, and Subway all work. It might not actually be like that because we don't have them around here. It might be S tier. It might be the best, but I don't know. Okay, so now we have the most questionable one of them all. We have the most torn one of them all. It's fucking Five Guys. 5 men. Five Guys has the best fast food burger. That is it. That's the tweet. It is, yes. That is the trade-off, though. Five Guys is by far the best fast food burger there is. Their fries, delicious, and you get a ton of them. I haven't tried their milkshakes. I honestly heard their milkshakes are kind of mid, but that is personal opinions of people. These were also the opinions of people who worked at a direct competitor. Where there's a place in New England called Jake's Wayback Burgers. It might not just be New England. But they worked there. It was a direct competitor of Five Guys. They said that Five Guys didn't do good milkshakes, but Jake's also did very good milkshakes. So that could be why. So Five Guys, for food alone, is going to be B tier. But then it comes down to what Rika said with the price problem. Five Guys used to promote that they were high quality for low price. You could go in, you could get a burger, fries, and a drink, and it would be $10. It'd be, $10, $11. Easy. And you would get good quality food. Now it is, you are literally giving up a kidney if you want to get Five Guys. And don't even talk to me about door dashing Five Guys. Five Guys is, during the pandemic, we did a little bit of door dashing. Five Guys is the restaurant that ruined DoorDash for me. Because if I could just drive 15 minutes and go pick it up myself and pay, 20-25% less pre-tip, I was going to do that. Five Guys, fantastic food, shitty prices. In-N-Out. In-N-Out I have had once, and it was late night, sitting in Vegas with a bunch of friends. In-N-Out was very good. The burger was very good. The fries were very good. I think we all got milkshakes. Milkshakes were also very good. However, I have one experience at In-N-Out, but that one experience was delightful. In-N-Out is going to B tier. I need a drink. All right, we're getting a little bit swifty. We got the Arizona hard green tea, which I did not know that they made, but I'm kind of excited to try it. So. It does not smell good. Think of that. It really does not smell good. So it's the green tea with ginseng and honey, and it tastes just like that, but there's a weird... The alcohol just ruins it. They tried to take something that was perfect and change it. So, I don't know. It's not bad, though. It's not bad. It might be a repeat. I think that will take place of, like, if I'm ever going to get, like, you know, if I grab just, like, a tall boy before, like a party or something. I think that will take over for, like, the Mike's Harder that I would normally grab. Jack in the Box does not exist in this area. Does not exist. It's not real. It's a meme. I've heard they have good food, though. I think they're, like, similar tier as In-N-Out. But, yet again, don't have it. Jersey Mike's. Jersey Mike's, I have been to twice. Twice? Once. I've been to Jersey Mike's once. For some reason, I thought it was twice. It was directly before a concert. Rika, my brother, and I, we were going to see Death Clock and Baby Metal. We stopped at Jersey Mike's. We got some Jersey Mike's. Honestly, it was good. I really liked it. I got kind of like a more basic-ish sandwich. But it was fucking tasty, dude. It was very good. I thoroughly enjoyed it. I only got, I think, a 6-inch because we were driving to a concert venue. So I didn't want it sitting in the car because it was like a warmer out season. It wasn't like super warm. I think it was like fall, but it was one of those, if it sat in the car, it wasn't going to be good when we got out of the show. But then it comes to my price problem with Jersey Mike's. Jersey Mike's, the subs were very good. I love it how they cut the meat right in front of you. Everything was loaded up. Everything was good. You honestly, you got a decent amount of meat, decent amount of cheese, you know, a decent amount of like lettuce, all the fixings on it. It's another Subway. But it was like $20 for 2 6-inch subs. And then I think we got like bags of chips and like stuff. So like, I don't know, just price wise, it goes with Five Guys. It's literally gonna go right next to Five Guys. I guess we should probably be ranking these, sub-ranking these in the category. It's gonna go right next to... Honestly, I'm gonna put it in front of Five Guys. I'll rearrange these a little bit. Yep, and then the never had doesn't matter because I never had them. But it suffers the Five Guys problem, where it's very good, but it's very fucking expensive. Jimmy John's does not exist in this area. Jollibee does not exist in this area. KFC. KFC has sustained me during many, many tattoo sessions. I have a lot of ink. I went through a lot of ink therapy when I was younger, as I put it. And I love me some KFC. Getting the $5 fill up, getting my couple little tendies, getting my FLG sauce, getting my, you know, my biscuit and my fries, my cookie. Their Peach Lightning Mountain Dew is probably, other than, actually no, controversial take, hot take right here. Peach Lightning from KFC is better than Baja Blast. And this is coming from someone who literally had a bottle of Baja Blast earlier today. Because my parents just happened to have some at their house, and I stopped by. But KFC, I'm gonna say, I'm gonna have to put KFC as, like, it's good. It's good, and I have good memories with KFC. I'd pick up my KFC. I'd show up to my tattoo shop a little bit early. I would eat most of it. I would leave either the biscuit or the cookie. So when I got out of my appointment, I had something that I could eat to try and get my blood sugar back up, because I get lightheaded when I get tattooed. Well, I guess depending on the tattoo size as well. But KFC sustained me. KFC kept me alive during those sessions and after it, so I could drive home or drive to my buddy's place that was nearby. So KFC is going to be the highest B tier that we got so far. I love me some KFC. I liked the famous bowls that they had. I don't think they do those anymore, just because they got rid of the popcorn chicken. But KFC, it's just good. It's good, and it has remained... If you're getting just kind of like smaller items, it has remained relatively cheap. If you're getting like the family bucket, it falls down to like the Jersey Mike's and Five Guys, where it's, you know, if you're getting the family meal, it's gonna be expensive. But you're spending $25 to feed an entire family, as compared to spending $25 for 2 subs, or $40 for, you know, two burgers, a thing of fries, or like 2 things of fries. Like, KFC is still reigning supreme. Little Caesars. Little Caesars does the hot and ready, I believe. And the hot and ready is, I'm gonna sneeze, hold on a second. Oh, that was not a sneeze. Little Caesars still has like the $5 hot and readies, which, if you're just looking to grab some cheap pizza to shove in your mouth, Little Caesars, that was the anti-sneeze. It's because I called it out. That was the problem. I called it out. If I didn't call it out, it would have happened. I've gotten Little Caesars a couple times, and honestly, for what they are, it is good. Well, it is okay, cheap pizza things for a pretty good price. The fact that you can just walk in, you can grab, you know, your hot and ready pizza. You can grab a thing of, you know, is it crazy bread? Twisty bread? I don't know what they call it there. You can walk in, wait 5 minutes, walk out, and you can have an entire meal. Is absurd for pizza. And this is coming from someone that worked at, you know, a Domino's, where it's, you know, it's supposed to be 10 minutes. So Little Caesars, I'm gonna put Little Caesars at a high C tier. Convenience is there, quality, it's okay, but it's getting at the top of the C tier because of pure convenience sake. Hey man, I'm half faded. It's 11:43 on a Thursday. Can you get a large pizza? I mean, it's more along the lines of like, because a lot of these are going back to like me thinking about my early 20s, where it was, you just want to grab something cheap so you can get to your buddy's house, and then you guys could play Magic the Gathering, or you could play, you know, Smash Bros, or you could play something, or, you know, you're watching something, and you just needed some cheap fucking food while everyone was drinking. Little Caesars held us up. Little Caesars was good for that. Domino's, we had to wait for it to be delivered because no one wanted to pick it up, mainly because no one knew where the fuck the Domino's was in that area. We don't know what they were. They could have been working out of a shed. They could have been working out of a warehouse. They could have been working out of the same building as us. We had no idea. We had no idea where they were. So we always got them for delivery. But yeah, it's just convenience. Long John Silver's. Long John Silver's is a front for mafia activity. No one has ever eaten at a Long John Silver's. No one has ever ordered food from a Long John Silver's. It's popular in Hawaii. You have once. Why is it popular in Hawaii? That's confusing. Why would it be popular in Hawaii when Hawaii has like good food? Also, hello, Seafree. Hello, hello. I've never had Long John Silver's. Long John Silver's does not exist in this area. Long John Silver's kind of falls under the same thing as Red Lobster in my area. It does not exist because the local food that is the same thing is significantly better. Like, it's the same thing that Aquarius had with Boston Market, where it's, why would you go to that place when you could go to another place and get significantly higher quality food for pretty much comparable prices? So Long John Silver's I've never been to, but I love the meme of no one goes to a Long John Silver's. They are like a drug front or something like that. Parents did. There's some in Utah, but not close to us. For Long John Silver's, I just don't understand it. Like, the thing is, like, I live close enough to water that I can just go down to my local, you know, because a lot of the marinas have like small little restaurants in them. I can go down to that, you know, little like hole in the wall, you know, spot and just be like, I want fish and chips. I want a fish sandwich. And it's fucking delicious and it's good quality and it's good prices. And you probably went to school with half the people, sort of deals, but like, it's worth it. Chick-fil-A is a C. Chick-fil-A is a C because the 1 or 2 times I've eaten there, it has not been bad. That's why Chick-fil-A lives in a C. Also, hello, Allie. Hello, hello. You wanted to go to a hole in the wall. I was in San Francisco, but your cousin took you to Bubba Gump's. Bubba Gump's is real? Bubba Gump's is real? I thought that was just from, my mind is saying Breaking Bad. It's not Breaking Bad. Forrest Gump. I didn't realize it was a real place. What? That's wild. It's pretty alright, too. You know what? Good for them. Good for them. I would die because I can't eat shrimp. But good for them. But yeah, in my opinion, hole-in-the-wall places are normally better. The same goes for like an IHOP or a Denny's sort of deal. Like if you find a place like when for 4th of July, Rika and I went to a buddy's for food. For food. Or was it No, it wasn't that one. No, that was Halloween. I get them mixed up. I'm normally very messed up those days. So we went to this place and it was literally, we missed it because their sign was half missing and held together by bungee cords, and it was some of the best fucking diner food I've ever had. For a lot of fish places, it's the same. You want to go to that hole in the wall. You want to go to that, you want to go to that pier seafood place because you know it's just going to be better. Or like a food truck sort of deal. But yeah, Long John Silver. I love how this is all because of Long John Silver's, a place I've never been to. I don't know. It's one of those like local places just tend to do it better. But if you're in, sitting in a spot where you are 2,000 miles away from the nearest ocean, Long John Silver's might be all you have for seafood. And it's what you get, other than if you go to like Macca's and you get like a fillet of fish. Which brings up our next one. Macca's. I have a love-hate relationship with Macca's, and I have to play very carefully around this because I know Rika's opinion on McDonald's. And Rika loves McDonald's. In my opinion, it is good, and it is still cheap. The best or B tier, I'm gonna put. So the thing is, we've gotten a lot of McDonald's. It's mid. It's not bad, but it's cheap. It is the epitome of just cheap food. Like, I can go in and I can spend. It's one of the few places where I can go in and I can just I can spend $15 and you have a feast for two people. Like, we will get, 4 burgers, 2 chicken sandwiches, the seasonal pies. Don't even, I'm gonna rant about the seasonal pie shortly. But McDonald's just does cheap food well. They also put drugs in their food to make it taste better. That's my conspiracy theory. I'm putting on my tinfoil hat. They put in their burger cocaine to make you come back. They rank it higher than C, but they remove the good shit. Yeah. Everything there is seasonal or limited. That also. They do a lot of the promotion things, which kind of bothers me, like the Grimace Shake, which I never even got a chance to actually have, because our local one, I think, was just always out of it, because all of the college kids would just go and order 15 Grimace Shakes for their TikTok videos, and they just never had any of the shit in stock. So I never got to actually try it. But then they have, like they recently had the McDonald's sauce, which was, from all the animes, you got the McDonald's. One of the best dipping sauces I've had from a place in a very long time. It was good. It had that sweet, it had that spicy, it had that salty, it had that like good umami to it. It was delicious. I loved it. Hi Emma, hello. Just want your grilled chicken. I do miss the snack wraps. The snack wraps, if they kept the snack wraps, it honestly would be high B tier for me. So, but I will get. So, my thing with McDonald's is, because we do get McDonald's pretty frequently, is I'll get the cheap burger. I will get cheap burger because they have it where it's cheap burger with bacon, and you can get a second one and it's 29 cents. It's all app based. We order through the app. And then when we bring it home, I put barbecue sauce on it. I put some Sweet Baby Ray's on it, and it sends it up through the fucking stratosphere. It is delicious. The spicy McChicken is actually very good. I enjoyed the spicy McChicken. I'll get a spicy McChicken every once in a while. But yet again, I throw Sweet Baby Ray's barbecue sauce on it, and it brings it up to a whole another level. So, I'm going to put McDonald's very high ranking. I'm actually going to move In-N-Out down because I've only... I'll put In-N-Out there. I've only had In-N-Out once, so I'm going to do it this way. I think this is still a good rating for it. McDonald's, it's very good. I'm going to put it high ranking because I only get the cheap stuff. Miss the grilled chicken sandwich, mushroom Swiss. Ooh, the mushroom Swiss sounds really good. That actually does sound really good. Was it they had it for a while when they first released like their new chicken sandwich? Where if you spent like $5, you could get a chicken sandwich for free, which was literally a $5 chicken sandwich. So we were doing that, but then once they got rid of it, I was done. Like, I was done. You'd rather get a local chain over Macca's? Yes. The thing about Macca's is it's cheap and easy. It's you roll in, you grab. And that's the thing is we do it all through the app, so we will order and then go in a couple minutes later and then grab our food and then just leave. And you know, you got the deals on it, you got... I think they did the app correctly. They did the app good. Google Arctic Circle restaurant. Arctic Circle restaurants. All right, so it is a Midwest burger place. 71 restaurants in 7 states. They started in 1924. Damn. That's a little bit wacky. I mean, it looks like they do very well. But they seem just like kind of a McDonald's. Ooh, their ice cream machine does look like it works though. Actually, looking at this, they kind of give me like a... And I don't mean this because I'm gonna end up going in on Sonic later. They give me almost a Sonic vibe. With like the food. Or like a Sonic or an In-N-Out sort of deal. I do love the ice cream that has like the color on it. That has like the flavor swirls in it. Those are my favorite. Those are my jam. Kind of like them. Also like Sonic. Yeah, it looks good. It looks good, but that is definitely a mid to west sort of deal. A western Midwest area. But it looks very good. Oh, okay. It seems like a nice place. Like, it seems like a decent-ish place. I know fast food is fast food, so it's just brutal regardless. But I know from what I've heard, like places like Chick-fil-A and stuff are actually nicer to work at. Than the like corporate hellholes that are, you know, like a corporate Domino's or I don't know, I can't really think of any other place. I don't know any other places with their work style. Other than like the difference between like a franchise Domino's and a corporate Domino's. So we will move on to the next one. We'll move on to Moe's. Moe's has done for me what Chipotle does for most. Minus the food poisoning. Me and my buddy got to the point where we were eating Moe's. We would hang out once a week. We would get Moe's once a week. We did this for 2 years. Moe's, in my opinion, is one of the best, if not the best, at the the build it style of like burrito shops. Never had a Moe's. It's essentially it's just Chipotle. It's a Chipotle, but I have not gotten food poisoning from it. I can still remember the first time I went to Moe's. Everything on their menu is named really weird. That's my only problem with it. Because it's me and my buddy. We walked in. We walked up to you know the big menu that they have on the wall, and we're sitting there. We're reading it. We're literally reading it, and then the employee goes, "Hey, do you guys need any help?" And we're just like, I don't understand your menu, but thank you for asking. And then we walked out. And that was my actual first experience at a Moe's. We walked in, looked at the menu, and walked out because we didn't understand how to order. A couple weeks later, we went back because we wanted to try it. And I'm so glad that we did. The burritos, when you get a burrito and you load that thing up, you are getting a small child-sized burrito. You are getting a newborn child of a burrito. The earmuffs, which are just like the bowls. It's like a burrito bowl sort of deal. Those things, you can make those like 4 or 5 pounds if you just load them up with all the toppings. The crust, yeah, the custom crunch wrap. Also, hello, Bumby. Yeah. But the fact that you can make your own crunch wrap just with whatever types of stuff you want on it, so fucking good. Their queso dip, while I know what it is, and it's one of those like, we want you to buy it because it's cheap food costs for us, but you know you're gonna want it. Fantastic. Their salsa bars that they have, where they have seasonal salsas, they have like 6 different types of regular salsas that they always have going. And the salsas don't cost any extra. That's, you walk up to the little salsa thing and you're just like, snag, mine. Moe's, I'm gonna have to rank pretty high. But I'm gonna have to rank it in a couple seconds because we currently got an ad rolling for some peeps. So I want them to be here for that. Well, hello, Bumby. Welcome in, dude. Welcome in. Hey, chat. Did you know? Thank you, Aquarius. Oh, let me prepare my body. Every new Toyota comes with Toyota kit. Twitch just told me so. Oh, okay. This is good to know. Hello, Bumby. You're a mod. Why did you... I hate this platform. Why my mod should not be getting ads. But all right, thank you, Aquarius. I appreciate it. Odd. Every time. I do it so often, yet I still get so embarrassed by it. I don't know why. It just happens. Ads in mod view. Dude, the craziest thing is that being subscribed to someone and still getting ads in mod view blows my mind. Like they're literally subscribed. They did the thing to get around ads. Why are you still giving them ads? But so back to Moe's. Moe's is just good. In my opinion, Moe's is going to be currently my highest ranked one. I love Moe's. I fucking love Moe's. And the thing is, me and my buddy, we'd go in, and what we would do is we would flip-flop back and forth. I'd pay 1 week, he would pay the next week. And we did that for the longest time. And because at the beginning, it was, no, I'm going to pay, and it would be us both throwing our debit cards at the poor cashier and them just being like, please, I just want someone to pay. The best, you know what, we'll just drop it up there for right now. So we would flip-flop back and forth, and that's the thing is we could get, you know, our 2 baby-sized burritos, or burrito bowls once we learn that hack. Big old bag of chips, multiple types of salsa, get a little bit of queso to go with it, and it would be like 15, 20 bucks, maybe 20 bucks. And that's with tip. Like, I love Moe's. Moe's is so good. This was also a few years back, so I don't know if they're still doing that, but I love Moe's. Love me some Moe's. So currently, Moe's is ranked as the best. There's one Moe's out there. If it is near you guys, I'm gonna say go to it. I love Moe's, but it is essentially, it is and isn't an hour drive. If you're in that area, I would suggest getting Moe's, but I don't make a trip for it. That's me with Sonic. Is like there's only a couple Sonics in this area, and they're like 45 minutes to an hour away. If I'm in the area, I love going to Sonic. But if I'm not in the area, I'm not fucking driving an hour to go to Sonic. But you miss Moe's? Dude, Moe's is so good. Moe's is so good. $45 to $30. Still one of those, if you're in that area, definitely snag it. And if it's bad, you can yell at me. You can come in, you can say I'm wrong, that I disgraced my entire family, that I have failed humanity as a streamer and as a human wolfman, that I've failed at life because of your horrible experience at Moe's. But Moe's is good. You can say that your ranking of Burger King. Dude, the Burger King around here, Burger King is sitting... Actually, we'll put it at a high C. Burger King is sitting at a high C because it's just so inconsistent in my area. It's unfortunately, a lot of these are based off of personal experience. And my personal experience are from the same couple ones. So if I go to one and I'm like, wow, this tastes like absolute ass, and then I go to another one, I'm like, this is the best fucking burger I've ever had, they're only going to be running at a 50%. Because one got a 0 and one got 100. So it's just averaging across. I've only had terrible service. Yeah. This thing is like, Burger King, they're not bad, but they're not good. Noodle Company does not exist in my area. Panda Express. Panda Express falls under that category of I would much rather just go to a local place. I'd much rather just go to my hole-in-a-wall Chinese food shop to be able to get same food, higher quality, probably a better price. So I'm gonna put Panda Express at the back. I've only been to Panda Express once, and it was because I just kind of wanted it. Like I said, it wasn't bad. It's just, if I have the option to go to any other Chinese food spot, I will go to those spots before I go to a Panda Express. But it's not bad. It's not bad. Panera. I have not been to a Panera Bread in a very long time. But when you're young, you have that restaurant that you go to with your family, and you think it's very high end, and you think it's, the most delicious and unique thing ever, and you love going there, and it was for special occasions. For my family, it was Panera Bread. Their soup sandwich combo, revolutionary. I love it. Panera, I genuinely like Panera bread. If you're ever trying to get anything with a bread bowl, you will never get it, which is unfortunate. At least in my area, the bread bowls are sold out by like 3 p.m. every single day. So if you're going there for dinner, you're not getting a bread bowl. But that still doesn't change that their soup is always good. Their chicken noodle soup, very good. Their cheddar broccoli soup is what made me like cheddar broccoli soup. They got like a Chipotle chicken sandwich, very good. They make sandwiches that I will actually eat tomatoes on. And I have this thing where if it is a fresh cut tomato, I cannot eat it. Like, I cannot, I will rip it off of the sandwich and I will throw it in the garbage. It's a texture thing, but the way it works with Panera Bread sandwiches is very good. And from what I'm remembering, the prices weren't bad. They also have the Heart Attack lemonade now, which apparently has more caffeine than like an energy drink, and it's on fucking tap. Like, pour that shit right into my mouth. I want it. I love caffeine. But like Panera Bread, I'm gonna have to put it pretty high up there. I think it is very good. I like Panera Bread. I like Panera Bread. Rika, I like Panera Bread. I like Panera Bread. But, I can see your reasoning now. They never have bread bowls in stock. I want to get my broccoli cheddar soup in a bread bowl so I can dip my bread in it while eating my sandwich that has 2 pieces of bread. I like their bread. They're good. Panera's good. And I have honestly not had a bad experience at a Panera Bread either. I've not gotten food poisoning from them. My only bad experience, I have had one bad experience at a Panera Bread. But my bad experience at a Panera Bread was I was stranded at a Panera Bread and my phone died. And I didn't have a phone charger, and it was essentially, I called someone and they were like, yeah, I'm not going to be able to be there for like an hour. And I'm like, I'm at Panera Bread. I'll be waiting. And then my phone died. And then I sat at Panera Bread for an hour and very slowly ate my food. Because it was like fucking like, it was below freezing out. So I just sat at Panera Bread and existed. So that was more of a self-induced bad time, but I know the food was good. I think I had the mac and cheese. I think I managed to snag a bread bowl that time too. I think I had like a mac and cheese in a bread bowl. It was very good. You've never had Panera? It's good. I like it. I like soup. I'm an absolute slut for soup. So I think that's also what pushes it over for me is soup. Because nowhere else really, no other quote unquote fast food place does soup. Soup. I love soup. So it's up here. It's pretty high ranked. Cane's is so good. I don't have a Cane's near me. That's the problem. But hello, Blizzy. Welcome in, dude. But yeah, I don't have a Panera. I don't have a Panera. Hello? I don't have a Cane's near me. That's a lot of these are, they just don't exist in my area. So I've never tried them before, and I can't say too much on them. Like, I don't want to say, you know, Noodle Company is the best noodle company in existence. I've never eaten there. So they go in the never had list, which is unfortunate. It also just kind of proves that I don't travel outside of my direct region, I guess, a lot. But at the same time, the area that the region that I'm in is quite large and diverse. And the fact that none of these have been able to break into the local market probably means something. But we got Papa John's. We're going to Papa John's next. Papa John's goes with Little Caesars for me. it's just it's cheap pizza. It's cheap pizza at a good price. I can't complain about it. I don't know. I haven't had it a ton because normally if we have the option for a Papa John's, we also have the option of a Domino's or a Little Caesars. So we would go with the other ones. But from what I've gotten from Papa John's, it's not bad. So Papa John's is going to go right below Little Caesars because they're essentially the same restaurant. And that's where I stand with Papa John's. Also, Father John is a very sweaty man who only eats his own food. Someone please save that man. PDQ, I've never heard of it. Penn Station East Coast Subs. As someone who lives on the East Coast, I'm kind of confused at how I've never heard of this place. But it goes there. I've never even seen it before. I didn't know it existed. Pizza Hut. So going back to my having worked at a Domino's, my corporate indoctrination of Domino's is I had it pumped into my brain. I was strapped down to a chair and had my eyelids held open, saying that Pizza Hut was bad. Pizza Hut is not bad. I've managed to break through that. We have made it through. We have broken free. Pizza Hut's not bad. I quite enjoy. It is on par. I'll give it that. It is on par with. It doesn't use cornmeal. So the problem with Pizza Hut is it doesn't use cornmeal, but it uses frozen dough. Pizza Hut brings back good memories though. In my area, our local Pizza Hut had signed up with the school system where if you read a book, this was like an elementary school, where if you read a book, you got a personal pan pizza. Or if you read like a certain number of books, you got a personal pan pizza. It got people in there. It kept them going. Going back to that place, when I was in my early 20s, it was sad because I had such good memories of that place. And going back, it was not the same place I had remembered. It was, of course, was like a 10-year difference. But Pizza Hut's good. Pizza Hut's slowly breaking back into the market in this area. The problem is in New England, one person owned every single Pizza Hut. And I know this because I have the inside deets from the owners of the place of the Domino's that I worked at. Pizza Hut was owned by one person. Every single franchise, like 100 of them. They told him he had to completely update all of his stores or close them. He took the second option. He closed all of them. Every single Pizza Hut closed. 100 stores over the course of about a month. They just disappeared off the face of the planet. But Pizza Hut's slowly starting to come back in. And it's good. I do like it. We got like Pizza Hut Expresses now, where they only do a couple of the items off of it. And their pizza's good. I like their pizza. I like the little Parmesan cheese and red pepper flake packets. I don't know. They're just... Pizza Hut slaps different. So, while it pains me to do this, Pizza Hut is going to go above Domino's. Because for Domino's, I have to rank it as what you are actually able to order, not what I made with my own hands. Pizza Hut is superior. You've had exclusively Pizza Hut growing up and Domino's occasionally only in the past 13 years. They got good things and the others don't. Yeah, it's definitely one place has things that other ones don't. And having that separation is nice because you can still get a crappy pizza. Like, you can still get a mid-tier pizza, and you can get, you know, like, some weird, like, cookie pizza thing from Pizza Hut. I think they do cookie pizzas. But from Domino's, you can get, like, a sandwich, like a sub or something like that. So it's definitely, they're essentially the same thing. They just do things slightly differently. Cookie brownie pizza. I know Domino's has the cookie brownie. The cookie brownie. So I was still at the Domino's when the cookie brownies came out, and they sent us way too fucking many for the size of the store that I was in. So I lived on cookie brownies for about a week because we had to get rid of them. We weren't allowed to sell them. It was kind of like a pre-rollout where we had all of the employees try them. And we offered them to people to let them take home, and they just said no for some reason. Like, I'm offering you a free fucking dessert that's the size of a pizza. Why are you not taking it? So I ate a ton of them. I ate probably half a case on my own, and a case is like 20. So I like the cookie brownie from Domino's. But I know that each place does like a cookie pizza sort of deal. Popeyes. Popeyes is good. The only times I've consistently had eaten at Popeyes was, there's a large mall that's about an hour away. If me and my buddies would go there, we would eat at the Popeyes. They have like the blackened chicken or whatever, where it's like this kind of like spicy, just like chicken tenders. Fucking delicious. Love me some Popeyes. A Popeyes opened near us. And this thing, like, I don't know where it came from. The spot that it was on was like an abandoned building for the longest time, and just kind of like was like super overgrown. There were trees, and they were doing construction on that road. So I stopped going down it for about 3 weeks. And when I came back, there was a Popeyes. Like, it went from being a abandoned, broken down building to a fully operational Popeyes in that 3 weeks that I didn't go down that road. Which still confuses the living shit out of me. But from everyone that I have talked to about that Popeyes, you don't go there. Because you are going to get, your food will be wrong, and the service will be awful. But their chicken was really good. I used to do a decent amount of flying. I used to do some flying when I was in like my early 20s. And the airports always had a Popeyes, and I always got Popeyes. I love me some Popeyes. So Popeyes, I'm gonna put it right below DQ, because Popeyes is a very situational thing for me. But their chicken is very, very good. Kind of wish I had more of a selection of things with the chicken. I mean, I think it's one of those places where they know what they are doing, and they do it well, and you don't want to just mess around with the menu to make it a bigger menu for the sake of making it a bigger menu, which I kind of respect. Find what you're good at and leave it. Like, there seems to be, like, with a lot of places, they try to branch into other areas that aren't in their main forte, and it normally only lasts for like a year or two, and then they immediately get rid of it. So that's my problem with a lot of places. Like if, you know, McDonald's all of a sudden released tacos, I'm not gonna buy a McDonald's taco. I'm gonna go to Taco Bell if I want a crappy, you know, cheap taco. but they do cheap burgers very well. So I will go to them for a cheap burger. KFC, I will go to them for a cheap chicken. Like the McDoingus taco, yes. Portello's. I've never heard of this place. Looks like just hot dog, beef burger, salads. I've never heard of it before. Interesting that they have hot dogs, though. Interesting that they have hot dogs. That's kind of cool. But I've never been there. It's like going to Jack in the Box for tacos. It would be like, oh, I'm gonna go to Denny's and pick up a, I'm gonna get a beef burrito from Denny's. It just doesn't exist. It's not a thing you do. Potbelly, I have no idea what that is. Yet again, also never heard about before. I don't even know what this one is. Nope, that's actually Qdoba. I've never heard of this place before. Never heard of it. Just from taking a quick look up, it looks to be like a Moe's Chipotle sort of deal. So I'd probably like it. But you've never had... There are none near me. There are literally none near me. So that one's gonna drop down. That's gonna be in a... I've never had it before. Never had it, never heard of it. Quiznos. So my whole story that I had about Arby's might have actually have been for Quiznos. They make toasty sandwiches. And that's all I know about them. I might have been mixing up Quiznos and Arby's. But then again, that shows you how much I go to them, which shows you how much I care for them. If I'm gonna be getting they have a pepper bar. They have at Quiznos, they have a pepper bar, as in like different types of like pepper shake, or like peppers as in like jalapenos, banana peppers, green peppers, stuff like that. She's quoting the commercials. Pickled peppers. Ooh. That actually sounds pretty good. I might have to see if there's a Quiznos nearby, man. Because I like sandwiches. I like me some sandwiches. I like me some toasty sandwiches. But we would normally just go to Subway instead. Get the Subble Wooble. Roy Rogers. I've never heard of you. Sbarro. Sbarro goes with Pizza Hut and Domino's, but slightly different. So the only Sbarros that I know of are in malls. It is the mall pizza place. In my opinion, their pizza's pretty damn good. I know I've had them a couple times. I like their pizza. I like that you can get like stromboli. I like that you can get... They have good baked ziti. Ooh, I didn't know that they had pastas. Sbarro, I'm gonna rank Sbarro just for straight fast food. I'm gonna put Sbarro above them. I like Sbarro. I enjoy me a Sbarro. This is also a problem because the list has now moved to the point where I can't, because where you're seeing down at the bottom here, this is the bottom of my screen with how I cropped it. This could be a problem. So we're gonna have to bump that up. And then I'm gonna have to recrop this. which is okay. That's okay. That's something we are allowed to do. Excuse me while I just... We get a little bit of scuff. Wouldn't be a good stream without some scuff. Okay. Okay, we're back. We got it back. But yeah, I like Sbarro. Oh no, their cheese pizza good. Their pepperoni pizza good. Just straightforward. You go in, you get a slice of pizza. You know it's gonna be good. You go back to shopping at the mall. Done. That's Sbarro's. Schlotzky's? I've never heard of this place before. I don't even know where that would be located. Is that like a West Coast? HLOTZSKY. Where are you? Oh, you're like very Midwest. And by Midwest, I mean like it is in the middle of the country. So it's like Ohio, Illinois, Missouri, like, and then kind of like swoops down to Texas. But yeah, I've never heard of that place. Central, not Midwest. Yeah. I keep forgetting that Central. To me, as an East Coaster, once you go past like the time zone, it's just Midwest. It's Midwest until you hit California, and then it's the West. But yeah, so Central. It's like a Central and then into Texas sort of deal. But yeah, I have no idea what they have, and I'm okay with that. I'm okay with that. I will probably never eat at those places, so I will just leave it as is. Shake Shack. We do not have any around this area. German Jewish deli type. Oh, okay. Interesting. Actually sounds kind of good. Shake Shack. I know nothing about Shake Shack other than they have burgers and I'm assuming milkshakes, judging by their name. They don't exist in my area. I think I've heard good things about Shake Shacks though. I think from what I've heard, it's kind of a quality thing. I thought they were a Utah local thing, but I guess they were started in Texas. Oh, so they are in Utah. Okay. Yeah, just from doing like a quick search, it says like Missouri, Illinois. It might just be because it's like, hey, these are kind of the states that are near you. But like, I'm not about to drive like 8 to 10 hours to try out a Schlotzky's. Shake Shack, I think it's good, but never tried it. So it's going in the never had. Sheets, I'm gonna guess is pizza. Sheets. Yeah. Yeah, the closest Sheets is probably about... Oh wait, that's a gas station. Sheets a gas station? Fuel supplier with grab-and-go food. So it's like a 7-Eleven almost. Weird. Yeah, no. I've never heard of that place before. I think it's just like a 7-Eleven. Which, you know what? Good for them. Good for them. Skyline. Never heard of them. Sonic. Sonic is one of those places where if I'm nearby where that Sonic is, and I'm hungry, I will try to go to that Sonic. I love the weird shakes that they have. I love the weird slushies that they have. I think that is where they really shine. Their food is, from what I've had, their food is very mid, but their weird shakes and slushies are absolutely killer. Yo, what's up, Muddy? What's up, dude? What's up? Hello, Muddy. What's a Moe's? Moe's is kind of like a Chipotle. Just it has not given me food poisoning. Moe's, it's one of those, like, it's kind of like the Subway assembly line thing where you walk up, you say the base what you want, and then you're like, I want that on it, I want that on it, you know, I want the pickled onions, I want the grilled onions, I want the grilled mushrooms, I want jalapenos. Is it sandwiches? It is. It's like burritos, tacos. It's like more like a Mexican style food. It's very good. And they have a salsa bar. They got a salsa bar. That's the thing. Is the salsa bar with seasonal salsas. You get a big old bag of tortilla chips with pretty much everything you order. They're good. They're good. Like, the tortilla chips, like, you can watch them, like, freshly fry them up, too. It's very good. Moe's is, if you got a Moe's in your area, try it out. But Moe's, I think, is, like, very select with, but then again, so, like, Moe's lives in my area pretty heavily. But, I mean, Allie and Seafree were saying they have a Moe's near them, and they are, like, I know they're opposite-ish sides of the country, so that's gonna be, Moe's are everywhere. Moe's are everywhere. Go to Moe's. Go to Moe's. If you like Chipotle, go to Moe's. Moe's is better. But hello, Muddy. What's up, dude? Buy Moe's food? Yes. Yes, Moe's is very good. So Sonic. You have a Moe's, but no Moe's. Sag. That might be if you end up doing, like, any traveling and you're in an area for a prolonged period of time. It's Moe's, but from Wish, it's discount Moe's. Yup. It's a discount Moe's. It's like it would be like a Pizza Hut, but it's like Pizza Shack. And you're like, what the fuck's a Pizza Shack? And then you realize it's literally just a shack that has just some guy with an oven cooking pizzas. He's cooking frozen DiGiorno pizzas out of the back of his trailer. That's the. You see that White Castle? Oh, you're gonna be real disappointed when we get there then, Aquarius. You're gonna get real disappointed when we get there, buddy. So Sonic. I have gotten a chocolate jalapeno milkshake from Sonic. And it was weird but good. White Castle is so good. The only White Castle that I know of are the frozen White Castle sliders that they sell in grocery stores. White Castles do not exist around my area. And Harold and Kumar Go to White Castle. That's a classic. Those do not serve them justice. I've never had fresh White Castle. I've heard they're good though. I have heard they're good. But we will cross that bridge when we get to it. We're currently at the Sonic Bridge. We're currently at the Sonic Bridge. I like Sonic. I like slushies. I'm a slut for a good slushie. I like, you know, going and getting my watermelon slushie with nerds in it. The chili dogs. I'm gonna put Sonic as the very end of B tier, because for me, the food has always been very mid there. But I've only tried the food out of like the 7 or 8 times I've been there. I've only tried the food twice. And it wasn't bad, but it wasn't good. But the drinks are where it shines. Also, the fact that they like rollerblade up to your car, I don't know. It's got that old school vibe to it. Like that, like when you were a kid and you were just going out to get food with your parents and, you know, you didn't have a care in the world. You didn't care about taxes. You didn't care about, you know, having to work a job. Like, you were just having a good time. You were just vibing. You were just existing. Like, that is what Sonic gives me for vibes. They don't rollerblade. Oh, that's sad. That was like the whole thing, was that they would like roller skate over to your car. They were faster that way. I like Sonic. I enjoy me a Sonic. Steak and Shake does not exist around here. Subway. I love Subway. The prices on Subway have been going up a lot. But for just straight up food, I always get the same thing. It is, I get myself a meatball sub with pepperoni, every single type of pepper that they have, and then a little bit of the chipotle sauce. There's a little drizzle on it, and it is fucking fire every single time. Always toasted. I love Subway. I've never gotten something that was bad from Subway. I love Subway. I don't know, that's it. I was trying to go something deeper into Subway. I like Subway. I really like Subway. So Subway, I'm gonna have to put Subway up pretty high. I just enjoy Subway. It kind of goes with like they're lower quality than Jersey Mike's, but I'm not having to take out a mortgage to be able to buy a sub there. They have gotten more expensive, where, you know, we are spending $20 to get 2 foot longs with chips and sodas, but it's a better value than Jersey Mike's. And they have meatball subs. And I love myself a meatball sub. I love putting meaty balls in my mouth. The meaty, saucy balls. It's where it's at. Swenson's. I've never heard of you, and I do not know what you serve. Never heard of them before. And now this brings us to probably one of the hardest hitting ones for me, which is Taco Bell. I love Taco Bell. I love combination Taco Bell KFCs. A&W burgers. A&W does not exist around here. I know Rika does not like Taco Bell. I love Taco Bell. So the only problem is with Taco Bell, they did this thing where they started running skeleton crews. So I have some ins on the fast food industry. So it's why I know a little bit of this stuff. Also, I just read a lot of like articles and stuff. But with Taco Bell, it's pandemic hit, they started running a skeleton crew. They never went out of that. So what used to be you would just show up and you would, you'd show up, you order, you wait 10 minutes, you get your food, you leave, has turned into you show up, you wait 45 minutes, and then you get the wrong food. And then you wait another 15 minutes to get the correct food. At least that's my local Taco Bell. But I love Taco Bell. The Crunch Wrap, fantastic. Yeah, buddy. That was Reek and I came back from something, and we were like, we're just gonna wait we're gonna do Taco Bell drive-thru. We were there for an hour in the drive-thru. Like, I can't do that. I can't do that shit. I'd much rather just go home and make tacos myself. Because making it and cleaning it up will actually be shorter. Yeah, for Taco Bell. For just Taco Bell. But the thing is, they started running a skeleton crew. So they ran borderline no employees, and because of that, the wait times just go up. They go up immensely. So you just deal with it. You just sit and you suffer. But it still doesn't change that I love Taco Bell. Taco breakfast, in my opinion, is the best when it comes to just like fast food breakfast, not like a Denny's or an IHOP. Taco Bell has the best breakfast. I love their breakfast crunch wrap. Their breakfast coffee is very good. They have the cinnamon jizz balls. Cinnamon jizz balls are probably one of the best dessert foods in existence when it comes to fast food. The fucking what? It's the cinnamon jizz balls. It's the Cinnabon Delights. They're literally just like, they're like little like donut holes that are cinnamon that are filled with icing. Those are my favorite. Muddy, they are the best thing. I'm saying they're delicious. I'm not insulting them. It's just my buddy called them cinnamon jizz balls once. And then that's what it stuck. We literally ordered it as that because we were joking around. And then my buddy's like, yo, can we get a 12-pack of the cinnamon jizz balls? And like, it hit us. We're like, we just called it the wrong fucking thing. And the guy's just like, you hear like a little bit of like a giggling. And the guy's just like, yeah, I got you. And it's just like, it was the fact that he just knew what we were talking about. That guy was super chill. That was like mid 2010s whenever we went there. And that was when that Taco Bell really shined. But yeah, we get the cinnamon jizz balls. The guy came up and he was always like, he would always talk with us. He was a gamer. He was super chill. It's the employees back then. I loved how that place was staffed back then. It was one of the busiest ones in the nation. Like they had a little plaque up saying that they were the top selling Taco Bell like in the nation for like 2 years in a row. But it's also just the area that I'm in has a lot of fucking people. The cinnamon jizz balls. Did you see the new Star Wars skins in Fortnite? I did not see that they released new Star Wars skins. I did not. Well, what's up, Kai? What's up? Aren't they the same skins? They might be. But my favorite thing from Taco Bell is something they will never bring back, and it was the smothered burrito. And it was essentially, all it was is it was just a beefy, cheesy burrito put inside of a little, like takeout container. And then it was drowned in their red sauce, covered in cheese, and like toasted again. And it was my favorite fucking thing. It wasn't on their menu, but you could still order it anyway. It was one of like the secret items, but they fully removed it. But Taco Bell, I've loved Taco Bell. It's, if they weren't being shitty as a company, Taco Bell would be S tier. But because of just the experience that I've had at Taco Bell over the last couple years, I can't rate it as high as I want to. So it's gonna have to go around Popeyes for me, just because of the problems. Like, the Popeyes and the Taco Bell has the same issue around me, where it's just, you just don't go there because you don't know what you're gonna get. You're gonna be missing stuff. But their food is good. I do enjoy me some Taco Bell. I enjoy me some Baja Blast. But you can buy Baja Blast from like Walmart or your local supermarket nowadays. So, but you got the Cinnabon Delights. They're so good. But it's good. I don't know. Taco Bell has something. I'm gonna put it higher. I'm gonna go back to the golden days of Taco Bell. I'm gonna go back to, my memories of Taco Bell. where we would show up at, 2 a.m. and like I don't know, I've had only good experiences with old Taco Bell there. Like if they ever messed anything up, they'd always fix it. They were always like super attentive for it. The food was always great. The cinnamon twists, they had a bag that had expired, and they're just like, yo, you guys order one thing of cinnamon twists and we'll literally throw in like a 4-pound bag of cinnamon twists. The thing, we can't sell it anymore. None of us want it. It's going to go in the garbage. You guys seem like you're ordering a lot of weird like dessert stuff. So I got like a 4-pound bag of cinnamon twists. We spent all night eating that while playing World of Warcraft. Like good experiences. Good memories from the Taco Baco. It's Anakin and Padme. Oh, okay, so it's the ones that they released from the was it 2 seasons ago when they had the Force invasion thing where there was Venators all over the map. That's what it sounds like with those skins. So Taco Cabana. Never had it before, never heard of it. Torchy's Tacos. Why do I feel like I've been to a Torchy's Tacos before? The name seems familiar, but I can't remember the actual food. So unfortunately it goes there. Waffle House. Waffle House goes with IHOPs and Denny's for me. It's that late night, you eat food and it's tasty. It is just tasty breakfast food. Is DQ fast food? So Dairy Queen does actually serve food. It does serve food, but most of them only do ice cream depending on this. It's all based off of like the size of the shop or something like that. But yes, they are technically considered fast food. But hello, Mimi. What's up, dude? What's up? Oh, everyone, can we get an exclamation point HBD in the chat? Exclamation point HBD. It is Mimi's birthday. We gotta say just exclamation point HBD. It's only geared towards Mimi. You put anyone else's name, it's still gonna say happy birthday, Mimi. It's only geared towards Mimi. But happy birthday, Mimi. It's crazy how many of these restaurants are completely foreign to me. Same. Like I thought I knew a decent amount of I thought I knew a decent amount of this stuff, but I'm just impressed with how little of these I've ever been to. And it's a day before Aquarius. Happy birthday, Aquarius. You guys could type out exclamation point HBD. Whoa, that was disgusting. Exclamation point HBD Aquarius. But it will still say happy birthday, Mimi. But it will be a happy birthday to you in spirit. Happy almost birthday, Aquarius. But with Waffle House, I don't know, I've been there a couple times. It's cool. I don't know. I like the setup of Waffle House as well, where it's the kitchen kind of the kitchen is parallel to where you're sitting. I think that's kind of cool. I think that's really nifty. That might have just been the one that I went to. I feel like that's universal across it. Where like the grills are like 4 feet away from you, and like the person just walks up, takes your order, and then just like turns around and hands the guy. Like, that's cool. I think that's a really cool design. So Waffle House, I'm gonna put around a Denny's. I'm gonna put it slightly higher than Denny's. I've had good experience. I like Waffle House. I think Waffle House is tasty. Wawa. The fuck is a Wawa? Isn't Wawa like a gas station? I thought Wawa was a gas station. Wawa. Yeah, it's a 7-Eleven. Okay. It's a 7-Eleven sort of deal. That Wawa's not a fan. It's a weird, they put some convenience stores. Yeah, that's kind of like Wawa, What was the other Sheets? Let's see what other ones are. Yeah, that's, I mean, those are it, other than like 7-Eleven. I've never had it. I can't say too much on it. You've had Wawa and you're not a fan. It's just, if we had higher food, so this is speaking specifically from someone from the United States. If we had higher standards for like convenience store food, I think that places like that would be ranked higher. But like, I'm not gonna go to 7-Eleven and get a hot dog. I don't want to fucking die. I'm not gonna go to a Cumbies and get, you know, a slice of pizza. I'm not gonna do that. Place like that's Buc-ee's. I've heard of Buc-ee's. I've actually only heard good things about Buc-ee's. But I think that was more of just how it treats its employees. Wawa looks better than a 7-Eleven at least. Yeah. But it's like the dream 7-Elevens are like the ones that they have in Japan. But those also aren't gas stations in Japan. They're normally just like they're convenience stores. So literally the dream everything, yeah. Well, it's the difference between walkable cities and having to drive everywhere. Like in most places it's like, you know, oh, I could hop on, you know, I could hop on the metro, I could hop on the tube, I could hop on whatever and go a little bit and then grab some you know, grab some food and then go home. But around here it's like, all right, gotta hop in my car, I gotta drive somewhere, and it's like I'd much rather just go to like a supermarket and buy, you know, sandwich stuff rather than going to a 7-Eleven and buying a pre-made sandwich. But that is more of a cultural thing to it. Japan doesn't treat their employees very well. No, they work them into the ground. But that is yet again, that's a cultural thing. But everyone seems much more respectful. But then again, I've never been to Japan. I can't say too much about it. This is looking through the rose-tinted glasses of, you know, YouTubers and like just like travel blogs and stuff. Wendy's. So we're gonna get in real close for this one. Also, this hard Arizona tea is starting to hit me a little bit. So, we're gonna be getting in real close. Wendy's. I'm gonna pretend that you didn't try to put surge pricing on your food. I'm gonna pretend that you didn't try to put surge pricing on your food. I'm gonna pretend you didn't do that. And then we're gonna go back. Okay, so Wendy's. I love Wendy's. Wendy's is another great spot. I forgot about that. Well, it's because they never got a chance to implement it because of the horrible public outlash that it had. Like, they announced it and I think their stocks dropped like 20% within like 3 days. Because people are like, nope, they're gonna fucking go under if they try that shit. It was like 2 to 3. Yeah, it was relatively recent too. And it's like, dude, someone's already having to, rather than waiting 10 minutes for a burger, they're waiting 20 minutes for a burger, and you're telling them they have to fucking pay more for it? That's insane. It should be less. It should be, hey, sorry for the wait. Here's, 5% off or something like that. It should be treat the customer like they are valued, not like they are a wallet that you are taking money out of. But large corporations, that's just how it tends to go. Normally the people making the decisions are so disconnected from the actual consumer base that they don't know what's going on with it. Yeah. Yeah, just have a little bit of customer respect. But Wendy's. I fucking love Wendy's. Baconator. Great. Nor do they seem to care. No, yeah, it's just they treat you like crap, and then they go, "You're still gonna buy our fucking food, so we don't care." I'm gonna call you a dipshit to your face, and then you're still gonna buy my chicken sandwich. But for Wendy's, I kind of like some of the special things they did. Like they've done the what was it? It was the pub cheeseburger with like a pretzel bun. I liked that one. But there was it the Biggie box, I think is Wendy's. I like those. I like it where you get, you get your nuggies, you get your little burger, you get your fries, you get your drink, and it's like $5. Any place that has a value meal will rank high with me, because that's what fast food is supposed to be. It is fast, it is cheap, it is not great quality, but you're paying $5 for it. That's what matters. Also, all of the ones in this area have those cool Coke machines that have like where you could do like raspberry vanilla, like root beer. Love those. Love that shit. Freestyle. Yes, I love those. Those are very tasty. Those are very good. Wendy's, I don't know. I have not had bad food from Wendy's before. I can't complain about it. Other than the food themselves, very good. Business practices, very shitty. But I'm gonna have to. So we're gonna move some stuff up. We're gonna kind of move some stuff up to it. So Moe's is the best, like southern taco burrito sort of style. Wendy's is the best burger place. KFC is the best chicken place. So I think this is a good balance. But Wendy's, I like Wendy's. I don't know. Their fries are good. The burgers are good. The chicken sandwiches are always good. They always do like the weird little, like, you spend like $3 and you get like free Frosties for a year or something, like the little passes. I know I've gotten those as Christmas presents for people before, and they lost their absolute shit and they thought it was the best thing ever. So like, I don't know. Also, their ice cream machine always works. So that's another thing about it. Whataburger. I've never been to a Whataburger. Impossible? What is impossible, Mimi? Let me know what is impossible. I'm intrigued. What is impossible? Is it that their ice cream machine always works? The ice cream machine always works. So the ice cream machine not working at McDonald's, while it is a meme, it is maintenance-wise. So only McDonald's has it, where their ice cream machines are not owned by McDonald's. They're owned by a very specific company, and that specific company has a contract with McDonald's that only they are allowed to do maintenance on them. And the maintenance is fucking expensive because you have to have a skilled technician go in. It's not, and if you open it, it's voided, and they will literally just take the ice cream machine from the store. Like, it is a aggressive contract. Which is why McDonald's ice cream machines normally don't work, because they go, it's going to be, $4,000 to fix something that maybe gives us $400 a month. We're not doing it. They're also supposed to have a lot of preventive maintenance, which costs money to have the guy come out and run all the preventive maintenance. So they just die a lot. But other places have very simplistic ice cream machines, which is why they don't die. They're much more like cookie cutter, like you like I could order one and put it in my kitchen. It'd be like 10 grand. But it sounds like a McDonald's issue. Yes, it is definitely something that they contracted into that they didn't realize how shitty it was, but I'm pretty sure it's like a permanent like I don't think there's an expiration date for it. I think it is a permanent contract. So they're fucked. McDonald's will never be able to get out of that ice cream shit show. But that's where they live. That's where they live. Frosties are better. Frosties are better anyway. Or like you go to DQ, get a Blizzard. They hold it upside down. They hold it upside down in front of you. And then if it falls out, they go, well, fuck. And then they make you a new one. Blizzards are and you can have so much stuff mixed into Blizzards, which I know you can do with. I know you can do that with McDonald's, but it's different. It's different when it's actually like an ice cream place giving you ice cream compared to a burger place. It hits different. White Castle. I've personally never had White Castle before. So unfortunately, it exists there. It exists there, and we have to resize this again. I did not think this through. Whoop. Hold on. Just a little bit more scuff. We're almost there. We're almost at the... Oh, God. Just grabbed the wrong thing on my monitor. Okay, there we go. You never heard of any of these upcoming ones? So the only one out of the upcoming ones that I know of is Wingstop. I think this one is kind of like an anti-Ann's. W-E... S-C-H... Oh, they're a hot dog chain. Interesting. You used to go to them with your grandma? Yeah, it looks like... I mean, they're in 11 states, so like... Holy shit, yeah, nope. There's absolutely none near me. However, Googling it, I found that there's a place like 2 states over called Wiener Genie. That used to be open. They are now permanently closed. R.I.P. Wiener Genie. But... Fucking Wiener Genie. That's sad that they closed. I bet they had great hot dogs. It's all about the Wiener Genie. Corn dogs are good. I do like me a good hot dog spot. Get me a good like chili dog. Huge Wiener Genie fan, just heard of it. Yep. Unfortunately, Wiener Genie no longer exists. Wiener Genie has passed on, moved on to bigger and greater things. Wiener Genie. So they're gonna go in there. I don't know. Really, the only places around here that have easily accessible hot dogs is like a 7-Eleven. And I can tell you right now, I'm not fucking buying a 7-Eleven hot dog. That's like a 7-Eleven. That's like a gas station egg salad sandwich. You know you're gonna get parasites. Like, I'm not about that life. They granted our wish of good wieners, and now they're gone. I know. We had 3 wishes with the wiener genie. And unfortunately, we didn't wish for them to stay open. Now they're gone. Wings Over. Never heard of you. Wingstop. I don't... Yeah, the music got all sad. R.I.P. Wiener Genie. R.I.P. R.I.P. Wiener Genie. We wanted a wiener stand, but we needed a wiener friend. Oh, this went downhill very fast. I'm just gonna get out of the way. Zaxby's, I've never been to you. I know you make chicken. To my knowledge, you're just another Popeyes. You live there now. Wingstop. I've been to Wingstop once. I don't even think there's one near me. This is when I was in, when I was visiting someone who lived in the South. I don't believe there are any Wingstops near me, though. Oh, they're... The fuck? Dude, there's a Wingstop like 15 minutes. What the fuck? I didn't think there was any Wingstops around here. I did not realize that there was a Wingstop that close. If I was going to go to the place that it's in, though, because it's in like a mall, I probably would not be going to a Wingstop, though. But Wingstop, they're good. I remember their wings were good. We got some cool flavors. You could drink Wingstop's ranch. Muddy, do we need to have an intervention? Are you just drinking Wingstop ranch? You're just sitting in the corner with a gallon jug of Wingstop ranch, just drinking it, and every single time someone gets near you, you hiss at them? Do we need to have a sit down? Ranch is mayonnaise, oil, and herb. Intervention time. Okay, so we do need to set up that intervention for Muddy. From what I remember, Wingstop was good. I'm gonna put it at the very end of B tier because I've literally only been there once. So I can't make an accurate judgment other than the one time I went, it was good. I liked it. We got a couple different flavors of wings. This was also like 12 years ago. It was good. It was good. I can remember it was good, and we spent like $100 on wings though. We got an absurd amount of wings. Because we were feeding a large family of people. But it was good. It was good. I can't complain. Can't complain about Wingstop. Wingstop Ranch is heaven and love on earth. It is the Wingstop. You know what? I'm gonna be nice. I'm gonna be nice to you on this one, Muddy. I'm not gonna try and ruin the Wingstop Ranch like I did the cinnamon jizz balls with Taco Bell. I will leave the Wingstop Ranch as something sacred to you. I'll leave that alone. I'll leave that alone because we're friends. Cinnamon jizz balls. I love that. That's such a good font for it too. The cinnamon jizz balls. Yum yum yum. Cinnamon jizz balls. Yum yum. Yum yum hot dog. Yum yum hot dog. Yum yum hot dog. Mmm, hot dog so good. Mmm, cinnamon jizz ball so good. Ranch so good. No. No, Wingstop was good. So this is the list. This is what we have compiled. I have learned I need to visit more places. But then again, normally if I'm visiting somewhere that would have these places, I'm normally visiting like family or friends. and we're not going out to get fast food. Like, we're gonna go to kind of a nicer spot. Or we'd go to like a fucking sit down like Applebee's or something like that. We'd go to a slightly nicer place. And that's the problem, is a lot of these are they're just convenience. Which is why I haven't seen a lot of them. Because if I'm in an area that would have them, I'm going to a place that is not one of these. But Buffalo Wild Wings? No, dude, Buffalo Wild Wings, you're waiting 40 years to get your wings. Buffalo Wild Wings is very good, though. I liked their... So, the card shop that I used to go to, and play Magic at, there was a Buffalo Wild Wings that was nearby. And my buddy worked at the card shop, so it's when they would close, we'd go to Buffalo Wild Wings. Because he was normally my ride home. And I don't know, I like Buffalo Wild Wings. I'm gonna be controversial here. I would get the boneless, but that's also just because I enjoy boneless wings. I enjoy just being able to put it in my mouth and eat it, rather than having to, just I don't really get into the wing ussy with my tongue to try and get the meat out. But like, they have seasonal stuff, which is nice. Their regular flavors for wings are good. I have not tried anything else from there. I have not tried their fries. I have not tried their burgers. I have not tried anything else other than the wings. And they're not bad. They're not bad. It has gotten to the point where they are expensive, and you are waiting 40 years to be able to get your food. Even if they're not busy, you're still waiting a very long time. Which, it might just be with how they're cooked. Which, I mean, if they're being cooked properly, I'm okay with waiting a little bit. But yeah, they're good. They're good. Will I go back there for the sake of just going back there? No. There are better wing places around me. Normally it's like your mom and pop pizza shops tend to have really good wings. And then you can kind of do what you want with the sauces. Like, you can just buy sauces from the store and then just toss them. So you get your good wings, you get, your Sweet Baby Ray's, whatever it is, you get your whatever sauce it is that you want. You take them, you toss them in it, you let them sit for, 5 minutes. Bam, done. Tasty wings. You order it because you want to experience it, you forgot your food and only gave you fries. That sucks. That sucks, but that I don't know, for like Uber Eats and DoorDash and stuff like that, I have not had very good experiences. So we don't use it for that exact reason. And like the 20% surcharge that they add to everything. But I don't know, if I'm gonna get wings, like, I'll go to my local mom and pop pizza shop. I'll get myself, like a medium or a large cheese pizza because I know it's gonna be good, and I'll get some wings to go with it, and the wings will be my side. I'll normally not have wings specifically as my primary course, unless if I'm going to a place that is specifically like a sports bar, where it's, wings. You are getting wings. Like, Reek and I went to a convention last year, and they had like a bar that was nearby where everyone was kind of funneling to afterwards. And we got wings from there. The wings were very tasty. They were really, really good. And it was just funny seeing people in like full cosplay, like, hounding down on a burger. Like, I don't know why. It's just seeing people in cosplay do real people things. It gets me every single time. It's my favorite thing. It's my favorite thing to watch. And it's my favorite thing to watch, watch the normies react to people in cosplay doing regular things, and they just don't know how to fucking handle it. It's so good. Red Bull, it gives you wings. So, All right, me. Hear me out. Hear me out. Okay. So, if Red Bull gives you wings, does Red Bull give you wings every single time you have it, or does it simply activate the wings that you already have? Because that's going to be key. Because if it gives you wings, you drink the Red Bull, you then cut the wings off. Yes, painful, but hear me out. You can then sell the wings for food, and then you drink more Red Bull, and then you grow more wings. So is this an infinite wing hack, or does it just spawn and activates the wings that you already have? That's the question. They deliver a 10-pack of wings to your door. Sell the wings to KFC. Exactly. Cosplayers and fursuiters going to a fancy restaurant. They made a reservation for it year prior. Yep. That's the convention that we go to. There's a little food truck thing going on next to it at the same time. And it's, you'll be watching Vader getting a slice of pizza while Hatsune Miku is chowing down on some poutine, and then you have like two 70-year-old boomers just staring on in utter horror because they have no idea what the fuck is going on, because they don't realize that there's a convention going on like 100 feet away. They're just like, why did these people get dressed up to come out to a food truck thing? It's very funny. KFC chicken is made of wings generated from Red Bull. We've cracked it. Yo, it makes sense. It makes sense to how they're able to keep it cheap. Keep it cheap-ish. But yeah, this is it. This is our final countdown. Do. This is what we got. So our top ranking is Moe's for your more just like your southwestern style food, your tacos, your burritos, your chips, your queso, your salsa. Wendy's for your burgers. They do good burgers. And then KFC for chicken stuff. Their mac and cheese is honestly pretty good as well. So this is where we stand. The best is Moe's, Wendy's, and KFC. And this is where we live. This is where we exist. That's the tweet. That's it. And if you disagree with me, you're completely allowed to, because that's the big thing about food. It is all personal. Just because I say I love something doesn't mean you have to love it, and just because you love something doesn't mean I have to. It's very personal. And that's the beauty of food. Thank you for coming to my TED Talk. I should have eaten more before drinking this hard Arizona. Wendy's nuts. Wendy's nuts. Taco Bell's across your KFCs. I don't know. Cinnamon jizz ball. We love the cinnamon jizz balls. They're tasty. Like that's the thing is, like, I'm not saying they're bad. The cinnamon jizz balls are delicious. They are super fucking tasty. She mowing on my Wendy Tally KFC. Stop. Okay, what is a cinnamon jizz ball? Oh, you weren't here for Muddy's breakdown. Mental breakdown. So at Taco Bell, they have the Cinnabon Delights. And it's essentially, it's kind of just like a donut hole with cinnamon sugar on the outside, and then it's filled with like a warm, like cream cheese filling. And myself and my group of friends, we call them cinnamon jizz balls, because that's, you say it once when you're in your early 20s, and then it stays. And it stays, and it stays, and it never goes away. They are delicious, though. You can get them with taco breakfast. If you get like a combination thing at Taco Bell with like... So, if you have a Taco Bell and you're looking for what you... Okay. Homework for everyone that wants to do homework. Tomorrow for your breakfast, as long as you get it before 11 a.m. because they stop doing breakfast at 11 a.m. And don't show up after 10:30 because that's an asshole move. Don't be that guy that shows up at, 10:59 and then demands breakfast from Taco Bell. Go to Taco Bell. You need to make sure you have the app, and you get the breakfast crunch wrap with hash browns, the Cinnabon Delights, and a Cinnabon Delight coffee. And it will be one of the best fast food breakfasts you have ever had, and I think it will be like $7. It's good. It's good. I love me some taco breakfast. I love me some taco breakfast. Hot gooey ecstasy. Yup. Yup. It's they're just they're filled with love. You put the cinnamon jizz ball in your mouth and you bite down, and it's just, it hits you. It hits you real hard. It gets you going. It gets the juices flowing. Parents get Dunkin' Donuts every morning. Just grab you a munchkin. Honestly, Dunkin' isn't bad. If they are getting okay. If they are getting Dunkin' though, have them grab you a thing of snack and bacon. Because Dunkin', I'm actually kind of surprised Dunkin' Donuts isn't on here. Dunkin' Donuts technically is fast food, but then again, they'd have to put on like 15 different donut shops, so I guess that's why they kept it out. But for Dunkin' Donuts, they have this thing called snack and bacon, where it's literally just a small bag that is full of strips of bacon, and it's maple glazed bacon. That's it. That is legit it. It is just maple glazed bacon in a bag. Get it. It's very tasty. Dunkin' Donuts, like a decade ago, released a pretzel knot. Ooh. Actually, thinking about it, has anyone tried, like, me saying I love Subway so much, has anyone tried the new things from Subway? Because I know they have like a foot-long churro and a foot-long pretzel and a foot-long cookie or something. I haven't, the one near us closed, and the other one that's actually closer to us, but I don't like going to because it's a pain in the ass to get to. It's still open, but I don't like going to it. So you can't manage to make Subway taste good ever. Mimi, just message me Subway on Discord, and I will tell you exactly what I get, and it is the most delicious sandwich you'll ever have from Subway. Because I'm not gonna remember to do it, because I didn't even have that much. I'm such a lightweight now. But I will tell you what I get from Subway. And if you like meatball subs, actually, no. First, do you like meatball subs? That's the important thing. If you like meatball subs, it will be worth it. If you do not like meatball subs, then you will not like it. Pretty straightforward. But meatball, I don't know. I love me a meatball sub. A meatball sub, chicken parm grinder. Very tasty. Very, very tasty. Yeah. You're not big on any sandwiches, probably why Subway doesn't work for you. Yeah, if you don't like sandwiches, that's understandable. My older sibling worked at a Subway for a while, so he would funnel me free sandwiches, which is kind of why I like their meatball subs. The sweet chicken teriyaki toasted, ooh, also a very good one. That used to be so I had this phase where I would have I'd have little kid sandwiches, where, it would just be like ham and cheese, or like some like basic cold cut thing because I was a child. And then I shifted into meatball subs, thanks to my brother. And then I shifted into the sweet chicken teriyaki stuff. And then I didn't eat at Subway for a while. And then I ended up going there after work one day with a friend. And this was at my newer job, so not pizza place, not Domino's job. And he's like, yo, you got to get this exact sub. It will change your life. And it is the same sub that I've eaten for the last 5.5 years. 6 years. I've eaten it for a long time. I've eaten it a lot of meals. But it was very good. Your school used to do Subway Fridays? Yo, what? We just had, like, pizza. I think. I don't know. My mom would give me lunch money, and then I would pocket it. And I just would play Flash games in the computer lab. That's how I bought an airsoft gun that way. I bought a bass amp that way. I was a little shit. I was a little shit as a kid. That's the easiest way to put it. I was a little shit as a kid. And I accept that. Pizza Mondays, Chicken Wednesdays, Subway Fridays. Interesting. Yeah, no, Friday was always like pizza. It was like pizza with, you know, like veggie sticks. And ranch. And like maybe like a fruit cup or something like that. I can't complain. Old school pizza just hits different. I don't know why. It just always hit different. So I can't complain about it. I love me some school pizza. Well, let's hop over to the just chatting screen. I'm gonna do this real quick. Literally that you were lactose intolerant. Buddy, I ate Domino's for 5 days a week for probably 6 years, and I am very lactose intolerant. I feel your pain. Who are we rating over to? Oh god, there's so many choices. You eat the local pizza place so often? Yeah. I mean, that's the thing is have you tried lactate pills by any chance? I know as long as you don't push the lactose intolerance and heavily rely on the lactate pills, you do have them. I'd say try them. Try them, but don't rely on them. Like, because that's what I did, was I would have the lactate pills, and it went from needing like, oh man, I'll eat like 2 lactate pills prior, 2 lactate pills after I'm done eating. And I could eat like an entire medium pizza from Domino's, no problem. And then it got to the point where I was having to eat like 8 of them to be able to have like 3 slices of pizza, because I was using them so often. So as long as you use them sparingly, you won't build up a tolerance. And it does help. It does help so you don't got the angry poops. Because no one likes the lactose intolerant angry poops. So we got a couple frienditos that we can raid on over to. And I will let you guys choose. So we got Persona 3 and we got Minecraft. So I will let you guys choose. I'll let you guys choose what we're going to be heading on over to. You're thinking Persona 3? Rika votes Persona 3. P3. Persona 3? Hell yeah. Oh, I'm gonna do a stretch first. Oh my god. My back. I haven't stretched the entire stream. I've been super... Holy shit. I've been super... shrimped the entire time. Oh god. Oh, my entire spine just exploded. But, alright, so we are gonna raid on over to Buddy Mara, who's currently playing some Persona 3 Reloaded. Mare is fantastic. If you don't already follow her, give her a follow when you get over there. She's great. She's super great. But yeah, thank you all for coming and chilling. Everyone, thank you. Rika, Seek Free, Ali, Mimi, Aquarius. I know I think we got a Muddy if you're still there. I'm so sorry that I ruined the Cinnabon Delights for you. I'm sorry that I did that. But yeah, I hope everyone has a great rest of your Saturday. Have a great weekend. Meow. I apologize for ruining the cinnamon jizz balls. You'll still eat them? Good. They're delicious. In my opinion, they are the best fast food dessert. That's just how it is. But yeah, I hope everyone has a great rest of the day. Have some good food, some good drinks, some good sleeps. If you got pets, go pet them. You guys have your homework for tomorrow for breakfast. If you are up to choosing some taco breakfast. But yeah, I'll see you guys on the next one. Good night. Good night. Well, I guess good day. It's only like, it's not even 7 here. Goodbye.